for 3 entire weeks. This man worked at the Denver International Airport. When someone inevitably checked the employee logs, they found no record of his being hired or ever existing. You felt it before. That stranger on the street whose stare lasts insanely too long, or the friend who always nods at your stories. But you swear, they never really heard you. It is fair to write these things off as social awkwardness. And a lot of the time it is just that. But not every time. Sometimes it's something a lot older and much, much darker. This wasn't ever about NPCs. It's about not deads. Beings that look human but are not. They learn to smile. They learn to nod. But their laughter is too loud and their hands are too cold. Slavic villages. They knew to look for the signs. The neighbor who never aged. The traveler who couldn't recall his childhood. They were the ones who only spoke in borrowed phrases. Do not always trust the ones who repeat your words back to you, because more often than not, they are practicing. But this is the truly unsettling part. Some people don't just act strange, they are strange. History suggests this phenomenon might be more real than we think. Philosophers call them zombies. The modern era calls them bots. The copies of humans with no inner world, no thoughts, no self, just reflexes and material impulses. And you don't necessarily need philosophy to spot them. You've met them. The man who stares without blinking. The woman who only speaks in cliches. The neighbor who never changes their routine, not even once in 10 years. In 1988, at the Denver International Airport, worked the same shift for about 3 weeks before anyone realized he didn't exist. As in, no employment records, no ID, just a man in a uniform, mopping floors that were already clean. When he was inevitably confronted, he just smiled and said, "I'm needed elsewhere," walked into a restricted area, and was never seen again. Then there's the infamous Westfield, New Jersey case. The letters from the Watcher, a figure claiming to have observed the resident's home for several generations. But the horror wasn't just in the letters, it was the neighbors. When they were questioned about the threats, they all gave identical robotic responses. No genuine curiosity, not an iota of fear. Just, "That's terrible. Let me know if you need anything." Then they'd go back to gardening. Always gardening. It was like they were all waiting for the next line in the script. Some encounters go well beyond odd behavior. They defy any and all explanation. Crowds freezing in unison. Strangers repeating the same phrase verbatim as if triggered. People who reset mid-conversation, their faces blank, then suddenly animated again. These can't always be little quirks. They are anomalies. Moments when the veil slips and the script starts to show its seams. Many ponder the question, if an AI could mimic a human, how could you be sure it wasn't one? But try asking yourself, how would you know for sure if someone wasn't? Pay attention, notice the patterns, and if you meet someone who doesn't seem real, just don't let them notice you noticing.